Podcast. Ooh, Breaking Bread Podcast. Breaking Bread Podcast. Ooh, Breaking Bread Podcast. Breaking Bread Podcast.
Let me tell you how I know my boy good at taking feedback. We said that, right? My boy leaned back. That waitress came by, he said, let me go ahead and get the sliders. Because I'm going to tell you, Shadera went ahead and hit him with that bar. Well, Shadera was like, well, you got to think about it, right? When you bring the dessert out first, you got to eat the dessert because you're going to reheat the entree anyway.
You're going to do that anyway. It only makes sense.
No, it made sense. And I cleared it. Well, me and Lee both cleared it.
Oh, bro.
We clearly cleared it.
Oh, that banana pudding ain't made no time. I wasn't talking for 4 straight minutes. 4 straight minutes. I'm just...
He was like, he scraped that.
Shadera ain't even say nothing, bro. She ain't even say this. She's like, yeah, that's about right. You feel me?
No, that banana pudding was hit. Shout out to Bad Daddies for that banana pudding, man.
Shout out to Bad Daddies.
I don't even know if we're recording yet, but I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we do the warm intro anyway.
Yeah.
But I think in the end, like, and what made it good was it didn't have that artificial banana.
It had that vanilla base.
Yeah. It was
and
really
they make
good.
their custar. You could tell they make their custard.
Yeah,
they want no store bought,
pre-ordered.
MSC.
Oh yeah.
Whoever that little sweet lady is that she was talking about,
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to her. That banana pudding custard ain't no joke. I heard you got to stand over it. It's a long and tedious process.
I've never made banana pudding.
I haven't either. But I looked at the recipe and I was like, oh, that ain't.
It's a lot.
How long it take to make?
Too long.
I feel
you
like
said too long. It's like 4 hours or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not eligible to make it yet. You know what I'm saying?
You ran out of eligibility.
I ain't got no eligibility.
You ain't ran sure that first year out.
I ain't graduated, but then I'm putting you know, you gotta have like prerequisites, taking some courses before that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't took that yet.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you cook?
Oh yeah, I cook.
Do you bake?
Yeah, I bake.
Okay. You cook?
Oh yeah, I cook.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I cook.
Come on, we from the country. You know, mama ain't let you leave out the house without no life skills.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, listen.
You definitely got them early.
Listen.
Voluntary or involuntary?
Exactly.
One of the two. One of the two. Because I believe in the grill. I believe in dropping some fish in that good hot grease.
You hear me?
Yes.
All of that. I'm about all that. And one of the things I got into cooking really well recently is lamb. Recently.
Okay.
I make a pretty tough lamb chop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See, I ain't never made lamb.
I'm right.
You do it on the grill or you sear it in a pan?
So I sear it on the cast iron.
Okay.
And here's the thing, for you good people out there who like lamb, sometimes when you open it, it can have that really overwhelming gamey flavor or gamey aroma.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't smell great. Saw this online. Instead of, you normally brine something in water, if you take lamb and brine it in milk.
Milk.
And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I tried it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I threw the seasonings in the milk, this and that and the third, threw the lamb on, let it sit for a couple hours, pulled it out, all the smell was gone. All that wild gaminess, gone. Then after that, it's super easy, right? Heat up the cast iron, about 3-4 minutes on each side. Pull it and you rocking, dog. And you rocking.
Okay.
Rest in peace to lamb chop. Welcome to the Breaking Bread Podcast, good people. Today.
Who figured that out?
Who figured what out?
Milk and lamb. I'm sorry, I just missed the whole intro.
Hold on, I couldn't get the intro on there. I looked up and was like, nah, bro, we ain't speeding past that. I just saw it online one day.
I know, I'm just like, how did you figure out milk though? Did you like ginger ale first? No, that ain't work. You know what I'm saying?
I just saw it. I don't know how they did it. But
go ahead. I'm sorry.
And listen, I'm the king of YouTube University.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, listen, somebody out here has had to solve this problem. Because this lamb out this pack, and I know it's fresh, but it just, I think it's that vacuum sealed kind of situation.
Yeah, that's really what
it just really wasn't it. But yeah, that's the key, dog. Throw that lamb on that milk. And then take that from me to help you out with that. So look, good people, listen, we got a great show for y'all today. Today, normally, we've talked to a lot of folks, photographers, real estate professionals, transportation, logistics, all type of stuff. But today we go on a different angle, right? We're getting into the beauty line. And today we got Shadera, the owner. I'm going to say it one more time. The owner of
B.A.E. Beauty and Aesthetics by Shadera.
So listen, welcome to the show, Shadera. You know what I'm saying? And for full disclosure, because y'all know that we tell y'all the truth, this is my baby cousin right here. You know what I'm saying? We've been down since the early 19s, as my oldest daughter, the 19s. She can't believe that the 19s. She don't even call it the 90s. She be like, the 19s.
That's
She gonna-
discouraging.
She's gonna kill me when she sees that. She's gonna kill me, daddy.
Children.
Right. So listen. So B.A.E Beauty and Aesthetics. So here's the thing, man. Services. There's a shop out there in Fuquay. If you want to go visit, where can they find you on the shop? Where's the shop at?
It is located at 1310 North Main Street in Fuquay.
Mm-hmm. Tell the people about some of the services that you guys offer.
So we offer a variety of things from waxing, facials, body contouring, beard treatments, brows, yoni steams, vaginal rejuvenation, threading, teeth whitening, foot detox,
Good
and
gracious.
Oh, man.
a lot.
I was gonna say, that's
That's a lot.
that's-
So y'all the target of beauty and aesthetics.
Yeah.
You walk in, we got what you need.
I-
You'll walk out teeth bright, smooth as an egg.
everything.
teeth fight, feet feeling
Tooth
good.
gems. I do tooth
beard
gems.
shining. You said which one now?
Tooth gems.
Tooth gems.
Mhm.
What's-
Oh, word.
So it's like just gems on your tooth.
Oh, okay.
So they can be in a design. It could be like a little stud, one tooth, two fangs.
And
whatever.
I've seen that. How,
Yeah.
like with that, what's that involved? Is it like an adhesive or glue? Is it
So it's an adhesive glue
Mhm.
that goes on, and they last a while. Like I've had some for about 6 months.
Really?
Before, and they just kind of fall off. Sometimes
Naturally.
they fall off, from brushing your teeth, or it's just time for them to go, and you just get them reapplied.
I'm gonna holler at you for Halloween. Get them fangs.
Come on, blink them out.
Right, and blink them out.
You know what I'm saying? Icy Dracula. out
Right.
here. You feel me? You feel me? So, how long have you been running B.A.E Beauty and Aesthetics?
So B.A.E started in the height of the pandemic in June of 2020 is when I opened up the salon.
Mhm.
I had started in October of 2019 with pursuing my aesthetics career, but I've been in beauty for about 9 years because I used to be a Mary Kay consultant, and I used to do a lot of wedding makeup and push Mary Kay.
Mhm, mhm.
So that's how I got into the beauty industry and doing Mary Kay. I noticed because we used to do an hour of pampering for women, and in that hour they would just be like, "Oh my God, I feel so pretty. I took this time out for myself," and to me, it was weird because I'm like, y'all don't take time out for yourself. Like this is not
Mm.
something that you do on a regular. And most people were like, no, because they were busy, taking care of the kids, being a wife, working. They just, they neglected themselves. So that's what made me want to get into it more. And I actually started doing Women Appreciation Days.
Mhm.
And I would do it about every 3 to 4 months. And it was just a day where women would come out, kid-free. I would have vendors. I would get it catered. I would have speakers. We laugh, cry, play games, all that. But it was just a day that I dedicated for them because I felt like the hour that they had with me just wasn't enough. So I gave them like a whole day. It was like 8 hours. We just come in,
That's
shop,
fly.
come in and out. And I did about every 3 to 4 months. They could shop. I had door prizes, everything. And I had people from breast cancer survivors, domestic violence, being adopted and not knowing that they were adopted. Like people telling their stories. Everybody has a story. But you don't know what your story can do for somebody else who may be going through the same thing or something similar. And it's just like a healing process when you have somebody. It's good to have, good people in your corner with whatever you may have going on in life, because who wants to go through stuff by themselves? Like it's
True.
it's crazy. Like you don't have to go through stuff by yourself. Some people choose to, but when you actually have people, family, friends that you like, hey, I ain't heard from you today. I ain't heard from you in a week. What's going on?
Mhm.
You okay? Let's go out to eat. Let's go get some drinks. You need that roundabout closure
Yeah.
in your life. So that's the community that I provided for women to have. And then I just kind of started in aesthetics and just doing everything beauty.
Mhm. And you used to travel too, right? You
Mhm.
would-
So I go to Charlotte twice a month. I started that in the pandemic. Somebody had found me on Facebook. They was like, "Hey, when you coming to Charlotte?" And I was like, "Get me some girls together, and I'll come up there." And she
Mhm.
did, and I just kind of been going since then, since 2020, and just based off referrals.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really dope. So it sounds like if somebody was interested in saying, hey, well, listen, I got some homegirls flying in. It's insert reason for celebration. Celebrating life,
Mhm.
anniversary, bridal shower, something like that. Hey, I got 6 of my homegirls flying in from all over the country, blah, blah, blah. hey, babe, can you come over here and kind of handle that aesthetics for us? That's a service you provide.
It is.
Yeah. So look, if you're in the area, if you need, and again, there was a laundry list of products. We're gonna run that again. So what products do you offer again? What services do you offer?
Waxing, facials, back facials, acne treatments, beard treatments, high frequency, yoni stings, vaginal rejuvenation, brows, threading, body sculpting, butt enhancements, breast enhancements.
So what we're saying is, Bae gonna put you in a hyperbolic chamber
Right.
though, and get you right.
You're gonna be brand new.
And listen. Like they said, something about some plastic, something about this and that. I heard about that. Rip me out
the plastic.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be acting what?
Brand new.
Brand new, off the shelf. Go ahead, get them a UPC. Listen, you rocking with Lee and Dare from the Breaking Bread podcast. We're here with Shadera from Bay, and of course, you know, at the beginning of every episode, we got to start with the I cannot be convinced. And today, I have something good people that y'all need to know. All right, look. I know y'all heard of the banana pudding thing at the very beginning. I'm going to run that back. I cannot be convinced that the ratio of cookies to bananas in your banana pudding, right, needs to be holistically lopsided. In that 11 by 13 pan, you need a half a banana. Half. Yes, half. Bro, look, you give it to me this big. I only need half a banana. I need 4 boxes of Nilla wafers in there, though.
Right.
You understand me? I need so many Nilla wafers in that banana pudding. It's cookie pudding now.
I think
That's what it is.
I 100% agree. I think the issue is because the name says banana pudding that people think it's supposed to be. It's just a hint.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a hint.
Just
it's
a
not the
little bit.
headline. It's just
Right.
the name.
It's like the speed limit. It's a mild suggestion.
Right. It's a mild suggestion.
It's a mild suggestion.
Them cookies going 45.
Right.
Actually, the banana going 45. The cookie going 75.
Yeah, because the cookies got somewhere to be because
They
want
do.
more.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Run me my cookies and my nana pudding. though.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah. So we was at the Bad Daddy's. Shout out to our waitress. I don't know who you were, man, but you were really nice. I looked her straight in her face and I said, well, can you tell me about the ratio of bananas?
And she was like,
And she was like, well, you know, and she did such an elegant job of
She
trying to explain
did.
it. She was like, well, you know, it's like the perfect ratio and this and that and the third. And I said, oh, okay, cool. I said, well, can I have a few extra cookies? She was like, yeah, how many do you want? I said, I need a holistically unreasonable number
amount of cookies.
I'm talking about when you think you had enough, do it 3 more times. That's what I'm talking about. And I came front. She came out there. She was like, we got extra cookies on the top and,
And
the
the
bottom.
bottom.
Listen, the meringue was hidden.
It was
Yeah.
Oh, in the end, it was amazing.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Bad Daddies. If you in the banana pudding, get the extra cookies. But the banana pudding is like that. I think I counted 5 slices in the whole joint. Bravo.
It was
Masterful work.
So I know people. I'm gonna start recording when Lee orders food because y'all gonna get it. I'm telling you, y'all gonna get a kick out of it. I'm just make a whole copy. I'm gonna get all of them and just make a whole. What they call them? What they call them?
The compilation.
Compilation. Thank you. Get a whole compilation of just you ordering
Bro,
food.
yeah.
It is hilarious at all times. It is
Yeah.
very
'Cause
detailed.
Because, you know, you got to read the menu, you know, and then you know how it is. Because here's the problem. When you don't eat condiments and stuff, right? I'm convinced this is how it is. They'll be like, there's no way this dude wants a burger with no ketchup on it. And clearly when I said only blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, but it's going to be dry. It's like people try to think for you.
Right.
Like, ma'am,
You're right.
sir, dealing with me is very easy. Very easy. This the easiest money you going to ever make.
Right.
All you got to do is exactly what I just asked. And I'll give you what you want. But the problem is when you think that you're going to think for me, that's when the thing's going to live.
You know what? You know, a good waiter or waitress, they be like, "No, I'm gonna put some more because he gonna like it." I'm telling you, like they don't
Put
realize,
on the
like,
side.
no, Lee don't like that,
Ma'am,
They don't like it at all.
Ma'am, you don't know me, ma'am. And I'm polite about it. Oh, you know what? You know, this, that, and the third. Because, I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, our service industry workers, man, shout out to y'all. Because
Yeah,
y'all have
for
a
real.
hard job.
Yes, y'all
You
do.
are interfacing with every intersection of humanity. You're dealing with people's bad days, bad prognoses, this and that, insert reason here. People take their anger out on y'all, their frustration out on y'all. We love y'all out here. We're not trying to make your job difficult. We understand that. So, you know, I believe in treating them with kindness and being, you know, nice and soft-spoken to them, but I'm also real clear about it.
Right.
If there's a certain, like when I go get the burgers and stuff, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion only. You have to say it that way. If you get to explaining, well, does it have one and it turns into a math equation? We'll take this off and add this.
Just tell them what you want.
Right.
Yeah, look, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion only. You even got to say it in that order. I ran like a clinical trial when I was in high school.
clinical trial?
Oh, bro, I got a homeboy I can call right now, and you know what I'm talking about. Hey, bro, if we clip this part, put it on your IG because you know I'm talking to you. I got a homeboy. We used to talk about this all the time. We was in band together. So we leave Triple S, go to Wendy's or something like that. And I tried a different. Or she's like, why are you doing that? I'm trying to figure out what's the optimal way to do it because they keep messing it up.
Right.
But I just found you got to start with the lettuce. I don't know why. I guess you got to start with the green like in real life.
Yeah. Hey,
How
like
it's
that
layered.
cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. But I tried to know this, know that, blah, blah, blah. None of that worked.
Messed it up.
Yeah, but and then sometimes when you sit with the only, well, do you want cheese? Like, yeah, I want cheese. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. Of course
Gotta
I
have
said
cheese.
cheeseburger, not hamburger.
yeah, but I can't be mad at him because I did get my laundry list of shit
Yeah.
stuff to do. So you know, I kind of be like, yeah, you know,
How I go when you order at Cricket's?
oh, it's real easy, just onions.
Okay.
It's just onions, and then it be just so much bling on the chest.
Yeah.
You can't do too much talking. She
Right.
opened that window.
She opened
wow.
it.
You know what I'm saying? So Icy start playing by Gucci Mane.
Right.
So I was just that's so mad. That's a funny bit.
And y'all think-
think,
And again, we covered Crickets before. Y'all think we lying. It's a little yellow trailer. And I just got news from Cuzzo right here that they about to close next
Tragic
year. So
news.
go get your hot dogs.
Go get them.
Go get, I'm telling you. But it's
go
a,
to Cricket's.
It's a single wide trailer on the side of the road.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, bro, it's yellow. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, you mean like tan? No, ain't nobody say taupe. Ain't nobody say tan. Yellow.
Yellow.
It's Ronald McDonald yellow. The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some age on it. Ain't no pavement in the parking lot. It's a gravel parking lot. So, you know, but you know, gotta get some good old down home food. You know, hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever. You open the door, you see this lady from East Asia, icy. I'm talking about.
It's a window, actually,
It's
not a door.
Yeah, it's not even a door. Ain't no doors.
Yeah, ain't no
There's one
door.
door and it's in the back.
Right.
You can't go
Right,
in there
you
because
can't
that's
go
for the
there.
staff. It's just a window. Shadera, I'm gonna put you on the spot. How many chains she got on, bro? She gotta have. I got a number.
At least 10.
At least, bro. I was gonna say at least 20. It's from here to about here. Just
Yep.
all that ice.
Layered.
Just boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom, boom, boom. Then she pull her hand out there, manicure, Bowman, all this ice,
All
Rings,
this
all
ice
that
tea.
ice,
everything.
Rings on it. Yeah,
Everything.
she clean now.
trapping hot dogs on the side
Tattoos.
of the road. Tat it up. Tat it up. Barbara. You know what I'm talking You know what I'm talking about? Fabo. Hey, shout out to Fabo. Hey, Fabo. Fabo, come to the show. We got snacks.
Oh man, that's a Southern rap legend.
And then you know what I'm saying? She'll be like, yeah, what you want? You get your food. You know what I'm saying? You sit down and you're thinking to yourself, what have I got myself into? The best hot dog you ever gonna eat on the
The
side of the
best.
road. Trying
The
to tell you. So if you find yourself in Johnston County, what you want to do is you want to find, I'm gonna say it like this, to us it makes sense because we see it every night,
Right.
but it's gonna sound real crazy when I say it out loud. If you find yourself in Johnston County, go find the yellow trailer. Go get your hot dogs from the yellow trailer and then make a right, make another right, and go to the giant snow cone building. What I mean by that is there's a giant, truly building at Hills of Snow.
This is no
It is shaped like a cup with a snow cone and a straw coming out of it.
Yep.
The best afternoon you ever had. If that ain't your joint, go across the street to the gas station with the chicken barn in it. That's the name of the restaurant. Yes, it's called the Chicken Barn.
Chicken Barn.
You can't lose.
You
Or the
can't.
Mexican restaurant that's completely painted like teal blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that spot.
It's all right there.
It's a new. They've
It's the new
changed.
joint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they just recently changed, and that's beside the
I think it's
laundromat.
called El Patron.
Yeah, El Patron. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
the drink's got to be popping.
Bro, they said that they came out with their chest.
You already know they get down. Like,
right, bro. It's on the board. What
It's
you
on
mean?
the shoot.
It's on the board. Listen, y'all. So we right here in the middle of I Can't Be Convinced. Bottom line, putting them cookies in your banana pudding.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, Shadera, you going? I cannot be convinced.
What you got?
I don't know. I can't be convinced that not eating dessert first is not a problem.
I mean, you convinced me today, so I can't really,
Bro.
I can't oppose. I
Bro.
enjoyed every bit of it.
Listen, Shadera dropped that bar. She was like, yeah, she ordered banana pudding and said it wanted to come out first. She was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And then when she broke down that bar, I said it earlier, I'm going to say it one more time. You was going to take the entree home anyway.
Anyway.
Who's gonna take it home?
You was
That
gonna
was
take it
that
home
was the
anyway.
bar. That's really what got me.
Yeah.
You gonna take the entree home anyway? Go ahead, eat your dessert.
Don't eat your dessert.
Yeah, because if you try to eat the entree here, then you can't have the dessert.
Right.
And then, like she said, you got
Too
ice cream.
full.
Too full. Your ice cream.
You,
in it.
you don't want to warm that
Right.
up.
Mhm,
Gotta eat it while it's there.
Yeah, you was gonna put that burger in the air fryer anyway.
Right.
So go ahead and get your little brownie,
You know,
whatever
I
you
didn't
like.
think you upgraded me today. I went from a salmon and
Yeah,
salad
you was
to
gonna eat a
burger.
salad.
Yeah, out here being cute. And then you
And
tried to
bad
cook me
daddy.
last week. Why you eating cute? Oh, okay.
I did.
So, yeah, you thought I forgot. Had it tucked. You thought I forgot. I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing to here, but when we get on this mic,
He's I'm gonna put this on the end.
hey, bro, you go ahead on the side. I gotta get some
Right.
Hey, yeah, what's it? Yeah, you don't think you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the salmon. Me and Shadera like salmon.
That's it. The
salad.
salmon.
Oh, you
salad.
eat healthy. On
I said,
Saturday?
let me do the burgers with bacon. Let me do that.
You know what I'm saying? Health is from Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's where the discipline comes in.
Right, especially in the fall.
Right.
Man, I was
Right.
walking my dog this morning. I smelled somebody grill going off. I said, "Yes, Lord."
Mm-hmm.
It felt like home.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'm about tempted to go home and get on the grill when I get to the crib today.
Boy, ain't nothing wrong with the grill.
Maybe,
It
maybe
ain't.
so. Maybe not. So, Derek, what you got, good brother?
Oh, mine's more of a statement. I had a enlightenment this week. I went to the office for work this week, and I was walking with a counterpart down the hallway, and he paused and he said, "I know you're here somewhere." I'm like, "What is he talking about?" And then it clicked. We had a cricket in there, right? I didn't realize the cricket was in there. You know how we from the country, white noise.
Right.
Yeah.
And it made me realize, dang, you really are a product of your environment, and it shapes your preferences. And I say that because crickets to me are white noise. It's peaceful to me.
Right.
They don't never bother me inside a house, inside a building, or outside. It just sounds like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But let me hear cars going by, catch me every time.
Mm-hmm.
So much so to the point that when I went house hunting, I didn't want nothing by the road. Like my first house. I didn't want anything by the road, anything by the road, simply because of that. I'm like, dang, I cut off half the housing market because of how I grew up. Like, it just made me realize, like, I cut off half the housing market just because how I grew up. Now I'm kind of good. I listen to a little bit of both because I'm a little closer to the road now where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear the road, but I also got nature right there. But it's just, dang, like, probably your environment really do shape your preferences,
It's
man.
so true. It's
Like,
What
so
you like.
much more than you even thought. Like, you know, like, dang, I really said nah to no houses by the road.
Yeah. But it's a great price, but it's by the road,
But
though.
it's by the road, though.
We can't do that.
We can't
Got
do it.
3 bathrooms, 4 bathrooms. By
Can't
the
do
road,
that.
though.
By the road.
By the road. I swore about it. But yeah, that's mine kind of business.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shadera, what you got for us? You got something? I know it's something you want to stand, though. You just trying to figure out which way you want to go with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Okay.
All right.
Do y'all do self-care?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
what-
as much as I should.
What is your self-care?
Okay, so boom. You're going to be so proud of me.
All right.
So here recently, I mean, very recently, I'm talking about the past couple days recently. So, for like, when I shower, I do the CeraVe facial cleanser, right? Then I have, with the beard itself is a whole thing, right? So I have like a 3-step system. You got the beard wash, then you have the full beard detangler, then we use the Angie Watts mini beard brand. What up, Angie?
Angie.
You use that for the stimulation of the growth. Then I started using sunscreen on my face. So
Okay.
I've been hearing that
That's important.
yeah, that's really important to help with aging. Like it keeps it
Yes.
keeps you.
And just
keeps your
because you
face
are African American does not mean that you do not get to wear your sunscreen. You still need your sunscreen. For
You
those
have
of
to
you
Minimum
who think that way.
SP30.
That is correct.
every day. Every day. So
Every
listen, if
day.
you don't want those crow's feet, things like that, boom. So I do it. So I run that play. I do that. Then outside of that, throw some cologne on, something like that, some lotion, but that's about it. I don't do a lot of like the other stuff, like the sauna and stuff like that. I've done it before, but not as often. My everyday kind of kick though is I have a couple of steps, but my daughter's getting older and she's got a whole bro. She came home and I looked in the refrigerator and I was like, what is it was like a glass. It was called like a glass facial
Globe.
globe. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I was like, what is this? So then
For
she was
her
like, oh, and then she
eyes.
showed me how to use it. I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So it's stuff out here now that I just wasn't aware was a thing.
Mhm. It helps for your bags under your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know why she has any.
I can explain this. I can explain this to you. So my daughter is the type of person where like when she develops a system, she'll do the whole system. It's not about like I'm addressing this problem. It's like I'm gonna address all of it.
All of it.
So like, man, goodness gracious. She went to go stay with my sister something one time. She called, Daddy, we forgot my son. I started listing off my da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But my sister was like, oh, I already got all that at the crib. Because,
Yeah.
Tisha, she just
Mhm.
shouted, what up, T? So she just was like, oh, I already had all that, this and the third. But Ainsley was kind of like, oh my God, oh no. But Auntie got her straight with that.
Oh.
So now, it's another bill because now we buying CeraVe and this and
Yeah.
that. But
Yup.
But it's worth it because
It
I think.
is.
But I think that that investment early is what's going to
Right.
maintain you. We love pointing at some of our favorite stars in the culture and saying, "Well, wow, look how good Nia Long looks for her.
Right.
Wow, look how good Denzel looks. This and that and the third." But it's the maintenance,
Yes,
right?
the
They did it
maintenance.
earlier.
Yeah.
Because you're actually supposed to start your anti-aging regimen at the age of 18. You don't wait till you get old to start trying to reverse stuff. You prep it so when it's time that you just you glide on by.
Yeah.
What
with ease.
recommendations would you make for someone younger beginning their anti-aging regimen?
It kind of just depends on how their skin is now. So you have somebody who doesn't have any skin issues, just like good flawless skin, just a basic cleanser, exfoliant twice a week, a mask twice a week, and then your everyday things would be your cleanser and your moisturizer and your SPF. But if you're dealing with like acne and stuff, you need something with salicylic acid in it to treat acne, and you just add in the other steps.
Mm.
So it all depends on where you're at in your skin journey. Some people don't need a lot. They just need a regimen that they can maintain what they already have. Then you have people who need some work, whether it's acne, blemishes, when you get a pimple, something, you're always just ready to pop it. Just let it pop on its own. Or you can do it the proper way, because if you do it improper, that's when you get your scarring and all that, and you get your little blemishes on your face.
So if people wanted to read more about that, consult with you, find more about that, how can they find you in the social media space?
My IG is _Beauty and Aesthetics.
And that's B.A.E.
B.A.E.
Beauty and Aesthetics.
That's
Bam.
it.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is. So if you're out here, ladies, your waxing journey, your skincare journey, your body enhancement contouring journey, even if you just want a consult, like if you just want to speak to someone who's in the industry you don't quite want to deal with, because we all know in the medical industry, people have their preferences, right? I like a male or a doctor, or a female doctor, or this coach or that coach, this, that, and the third. Holla at Bay, right? Okay, look, well, this is what I got going on. Clearly she travels, right? She'll go to you.
I
Listen,
did.
we'll get you straight.
For a small fee.
Yeah.
I travel.
You know what I'm saying? For a nominal fee. It's 2 nominal fees. So you gonna send the money to me first. So you send it to me, and then I'll get it to you. I'll
Okay.
get it to you.
I'll get it.
I'll get it to you eventually.
You see
Don't
the
worry
hustle?
about
I
it.
get
I
it.
get
I
it.
get it.
Yeah, I'll get it to you. I promise you'll get it one day. One day. Cutting up out here on the Breaking Bread podcast, man. So what's new in your endeavors? I know you have the shop in Fuquay. We know that you travel. What do you have coming up on your calendar that you're excited about?
So I actually go to Charlotte next weekend. I haven't been in about 2 months. So I get to get with some new clients. So I have some first timers in Charlotte. October, that's Breast Cancer Awareness Month everywhere. So I'm going to do a breast cancer collaboration with Naturally Complete 919. She's located in Raleigh. She's a loctician. And we're going to collab together and give away a self-care day to a breast cancer survivor.
Oh, that's so dope.
So I like to try to give back in, the best way I can. So that's something that I'm working on for next month. November is No Shave November, so we're doing beard products. So I started my beard line in 2021 in honor of my dad. He passed away in 2020. And my dad, he was, the clean cut guy, smell good, look good, all that. And his beard was his thing that he kept together. So that was what made me ignite my beard line. It has a lotion, it has a conditioner, shampoo, a beard balm, a beard butter, beard oil, and then it has a body spray in it. So that's November. December, I don't have anything going as of right now. And then next year, I'm actually going to branch off into the medical side of things. So I'm a phlebotomist. You probably didn't know that.
I did not.
Because nobody knows that because I haven't announced it.
Yeah, you're about to say, clearly you ain't told nobody that.
But I actually got my phlebotomy certification
Congratulations.
in April of this year. So I'm going to start working in the field soon, maybe next month or two. Because I feel like when I was in aesthetics, I went straight into business and I didn't get to work in the field. And then when I wanted to work in the field, I was considered a threat because I had my own business, so nobody would hire me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work in the field first, and then I plan on doing like mobile phlebotomy, DNA testing, DOT testing, lab work. We're coming to the time where everything is convenience. Drive-ups, pickups, so telehealth visits.
Yes.
So people being sick and not being able to get or not having transportation, I'm the one that comes to your house, draw your blood, sends it, wherever, contract
And
it
that
that
is
way.
so good.
So a couple things that are not, that are recession-proof medical. People are always going to find time to do beauty as well because, COVID taught us that how rough we would look when the barbershops closed down, the nail salon shut down. All of that they didn't deem it a necessity, but it is like it's a mental thing. Like when you look good, you feel good, and that time during COVID when everything was shut down,
I was looking biblical.
it was terrible.
I was looking biblical.
I mean, like,
Come on, Paul.
you didn't want nobody to see you. You didn't want to go nowhere. Thank God people started working from home. Like, it was
real.
crazy, but it
No
is
camera on.
truly a necessity. Like,
That's so true.
getting your hair cut, getting your nails
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
It's a peace of mind. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all find it therapeutic when you get your hair cut but
Oh,
I
yeah.
love getting my hair done. Well,
Oh, yeah.
most time it's in braids, but like the wash and
Mhm.
I don't like sitting under the dryer. But my favorite part is getting my hair washed.
Yeah.
When I get my feet done, the
Mhm.
massage in the chair,
Oh,
just
Oh,
relax.
fellas, we like getting our feet done too. Let's be clear right here. Real man, get your feet done.
They
All right?
please do.
Come on
your,
now.
Get your pedicure. Now I've only had 2 or 3 of them because when we get to the bottom part, it's rough.
Well, that's why you gotta. That's why you
No,
gotta
I'm
stay
talking
on
about it's
schedule.
rough to survive because I'm like scraping and this should be tickling and you be like trying to grip, you be gripping the joint, trying not to swing on nobody. Like so me and my wife we went to Jamaica, right? So we in the spot getting whatever, and I'm just sitting there and she just chilling.
Right.
And I'm just over here fighting for my life. And I'm like, bro, how is this enjoyable? Like, what is going
They
on?
that cheese grater.
But it tickles so bad. But and it's and the dynamic is weird to me as a guy who doesn't get it done all the time.
Mhm.
The dynamic is strange because I'm sitting up in this high chair. And I'm
Right.
looking
You're
at
down
this-
low.
Right, and I think it's also because I'm a man. I'm normally looking at a lady, and it's kind of
Mhm.
weird. Like I'm
Yeah.
looking down at this lady dealing with this. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
But in the end, it is a necessity because
Yeah.
when I tell you, when I stood up and put my foot in that slide, and almost
Slid right in there.
like a
didn't it?
Hanna-Barbera cartoon. No, it was looking real cartoonish. I'm like, oh, that's why this is
Right.
this is
Feel
a
good. Look,
Yeah.
you gonna walk barefoot in your house then.
Hey, listen,
is worth
mess around
it.
me in the crib floating, though.
Right.
It is worth it.
It is.
So,
it
brothers,
is.
get your feet done. Get your feet done.
Self-care
The woman
matters,
in your
y'all.
life that told you to come on with her, go with her.
Go with her.
Go with her.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Get your glass of wine too while you do
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
I get
See,
about 3.
see,
Yeah.
this man talking. Keep talking to him.
Come on, man.
Go with her. That's so
Go
true
with
though.
your woman.
It
Go
is.
with her. See, and then you get her 3 glasses of that Pinot with her before 1 o'clock.
Mhm.
Y'all go get some food.
That's what I was about to say. Then you take her to brunch.
Yeah.
Then after you take her to brunch, oh baby, look,
We
I got
going
some
home.
Bellinis. I got some Bellinis right here. Drink a couple of these champagnes, and then what we gonna do?
We going home.
And then you know what to do next.
Girl,
So- that's free game today.
It's free
You got to
game.
pay for the next. Listen, man, Lee and Dan from the Breaking Bread podcast are here cooking up with the big homie Shadera from B.A.E Beauty and Aesthetics, man. So look, next we're gonna get into our second session, our second piece, and that's 2 shots and 1. So we basically just gonna ask you a couple questions about you, about the brand, stuff like that. So really what I'm interested in is in the field, what's your favorite service to offer? Like of the laundry list of things you do, what do you like to provide the best?
Waxing.
Why?
I just love the after. Like the clean look. Now, everybody doesn't always, bald is not everybody's thing. And this goes for men and women
Mhm.
because men do get waxed.
Mhm.
Have y'all been waxed?
No,
Would y'all try?
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm not doing that. I mean,
It sounds
that's not my, it's too painful.
Sounds
That's
painful.
not my ministry. Now,
It's
we're gonna go ahead and talk about this. Oh, well, I do it and you gotta do it too. No, the hell I do.
No,
Nah, bro, some things is just for you.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, in the wintertime, y'all gonna need warm.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Now listen, I got a pair of T-liners that go brazy at the crib.
Right. Y'all
But
don't need
outside-
something warm. It's me.
But listen, when you gotta use a tricep and you pulling stuff off.
Right.
No, I can't. That ain't my ministry.
But it's quick though. So do you have a tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can survive a tattoo, you can survive a wax. Like a tattoo is a constant.
I barely made my tattoo. So
You barely made it.
You just got one?
yeah, I just got one.
You just got. Oh, you just got. Oh, I thought.
Oh,
you
no,
just
no, I
you
just got one. But I
yeah.
only have one.
I have 16 tattoos.
I only got one because of my sisters. We got a similar tattoo. That's
That's
it.
That's so dope.
We have a cousin's tattoo. Me, Sonya, and April have this tattoo.
So you got it? Is it the same wrist?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
And then
Because I seen it on.
from baby. So I'm the youngest.
Oh.
Sonya has the oldest, and April. And then that's Trelita. And then
Oh, that's so cool.
Let's see.
I mean, Demi.
That's how we did ours. Just our last name initial.
You ain't survived that.
No, I have a terrible. I'm fine with it. I sure didn't. I sure did. You know, I have a phobia of needles. I have a terrible phobia.
I didn't know
I have
that.
no shame. Yo, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Terrible phobia. And
So you don't get the flu shot?
oh no. I got the COVID because I ain't playing no games.
He's like, I ain't trying to die.
Look, I got to do
I'll
what
be
I got to do.
inconvenienced, but I
I'll
can't
be
do that.
inconvenienced. Man, I body slammed 2 nurses in 6th grade. That's how terrible I am of needles.
Really?
Dead
Oh.
serious.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's a terrible phobia of mine.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I had to get draw blood for my physical. It took 45 minutes.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
and 3 nurses.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. I don't even understand.
But it's just there.
But it's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I get worked up before I even get close.
Huh.
Whole psyche.
Mm.
Yep.
Well, that is interesting.
But I love to talk, so they be in there laughing with me. They right there for that 40 minutes go by real smooth. That's why we got a podcast. 40 minutes- we sitting there talking. I owe them lunch. I owe about all 3 of them lunch now.
You know what I'm saying?
I told I was gonna break it to them next week.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
But waxing is my favorite just because of the before and after, like the
the
cleanliness.
yeah.
People wax for different reasons. Some people just don't like hair. Hair holds odor.
Mhm.
They want it to look a certain way.
Mhm.
Not all my clients come in and get everything off. They may just do the top. They may just do the side. They may just do the labias. But yeah, and my guys that come in,
What they get waxed? Back,
everything.
everything.
Back, chest, legs. I have a guy who gets his glutes waxed, and then his pubic area. Most of them are okay. I mean,
I was about to say,
they
who,
gonna
who
sweat.
handles it better, the ladies or the men? It's got to be the ladies.
The
gotta be
ladies.
women.
It's gotta be the
Yeah.
Women pain tolerance is
Now
different.
I have had a guy to poop on my table when he got waxed.
I can believe it.
Yeah,
I would have never came back after that.
Ever.
Ain't no
He didn't.
I'm too ashamed. There's
he
no way to-
didn't. He
That's-
didn't. But
that's
he
a
didn't even
total
tell
loss.
me that he had done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now that's trifling.
It is.
Now that's
Right.
trifling.
He got up and it was on the little pad that he was on, and he left out. But I had to see it.
The struggles of a business owner.
It is like waxing is
Truly.
most people say, Shadera, you do so much, and you don't mind seeing people naked, and I don't like it. Doesn't bother me.
It's
Some-
a job. It's
Some
your
people
job.
are visual, and like something just may disgust them because of how something looks. But I'm gonna tell you what disgusts me, and it smells. I don't care how anything looks. I don't care if it's sagging. I don't care. I don't care if it's inside out. But when it comes in there and it smells,
Problematic.
it's detrimental.
That's tremendous.
Detrimental. It ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work. And when I just kind of deal with it or whatever, because I really don't know how to tell somebody that
Something they should already know.
right. And so they would say, well, Shadera, you should have that in your policy. You should say that you should wash. Why do I have to tell
Right.
grown people that's coming in for an intimate service such as this
Mm-hmm.
to wash or be clean before you come? Like, that doesn't make
Mhm.
sense to me.
So let me tell you something. This is what I would do. I would institute an inconvenience tax. And I'm dead serious.
A funk from hell tax.
Yeah, I would literally label it in the contract as an inconvenient tax. Bay Beauty and Aesthetics reserves the right to charge up
Right.
to 50% of your total balance for the following inconvenient reasons.
Like, I've passed out before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's how bad it was? Oh my.
that's how bad it was.
Yeah, they got
was-
they got
Like,
to
it
pay
took me
double,
2
dog.
hours to recover.
Wait, hold on. What did the customer say?
She leaned over the table and she said, "Are you all right?"
She like, you don't smell
Like, I
yourself,
was
man?
I was almost done. I felt myself getting sick,
Yeah.
and I went over to cut the fan on to try to cool myself off, but
Yeah.
it was too late. By the time I cut the fan on, I had just
Let me make sure I wash my beard before I
hit,
go for a beard
hit
treatment.
the
Damn.
floor,
Damn.
and like I was nauseous.
Yeah.
It took me 2 hours to
Wow.
get myself together.
Mm.
Like,
And you ain't charging no extra.
I didn't.
That's service on the Breaking Bread pot. Look at that. Rock with Bay Beauty and listen, patience, elegance. Grace.
I've never charged anybody extra for the mishap, but
Because let me tell you
this is the
something.
side of business that you don't that people don't
People
know.
don't
Like
know.
you
Yeah.
assume that people
Don't
come in
know.
there clean. They was like, because my salon is right down by Planet Fitness. They got
Mhm.
showers in there. But they come down to the shop straight after working out.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. So let me get this
But you
straight.
pass the shower
Right, you walk
And you
past
want
the
to lay on
shower.
somebody's bed.
and you want to lay on the
chair.
bed
Yeah.
and
And
you
you-
want me
and-
to do this.
Right, right.
Like, I think it's kind of disrespectful, honestly.
It's wild disrespectful, and that's what I'm telling you, cuz that's
But
why they gotta
people-
pay for it.
People assume that nobody's doing that. Yes, they are.
And
This
that's
is-
why
this
you
is
gotta
the-
tax them. That's what I'm telling
It's
you.
disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful to
And that's why they
themselves.
gotta pay the tax.
And you-
Listen,
who mama-
send me the
who
contract
raised
next
you?
week.
Exactly.
raised
That's
you?
what I be wondering. Who raised y'all
I
like
my
that?
mom with that. Like,
Boy.
where you going? Like that.
So you know, went into Planet Fitness, did leg day.
Right.
Right.
Walk past
Bleed
the
and
shower.
sweat.
And if you weren't going to the shop to get waxed, you was gonna let that stew beef just simmer.
Yeah. And
all
so
the way to the crib.
Right.
And what was you gonna do when you got to the crib?
Sit on the couch.
If you ain't
eat some
showered
food.
at the spot, if you said I'm a shower at home, whatever. But you went from the leg day to the wax spot with no visitation in between
nothing.
to sensitive areas and while getting such an intimate service. Like y'all said, it's disrespectful. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like,
And what you don't know is when I can't wax you if you're sweating. I can, but like I will have to put powder on you to absorb the sweat. But if you just come in from a workout, you know, it takes a while for your body to
Cool
like
down,
physically cool down. So like you got me wasting product because I got powder on you, the sweat eating that up. I'm putting the wax on it. The wax can't
And then the
even
wax
get
ain't
to the hair because it done crumbled up. Like
It done crumbled up.
it's not a good look.
Why
like
imagine her going up like LeBron James?
Like it's just not a good time. It's just not a good time. Like just schedule it another day. You know, go home, cool off, come back.
Right,
You know, all
right.
of that.
do something different.
Do something. But yeah, I've had that happen. I've had women pee on my table. I've had women squirt on my table. Like they say it's from the warming of the wax. You know, it's a little sensation or whatever. But it happens. And they were like, well, what do? Do you wear a mask? I can't wear a mask because I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Like
you done passed that one
I need
time.
this. I need all this air.
Yeah. Because let me tell you something. This how I know it related. You need all this what? This air.
Air.
Because let me tell you, you come to my house, it's a box fan on everywhere. You hear me? This air got to move around this.
Yes.
Look, you and
I'm
my mom
telling
go
you.
to the same store. She keep a box fan with her now.
Hey, listen, shout out to Lasco. We appreciate y'all out there.
Yes. I got to have this air circulating in here. Like my fan is on most of the time.
Mhm.
My clients be like, well, it's cold in here. So, you know, I try to, make it comfortable for them. But
Mhm.
if it's up to me, my fan is on all the time.
Mhm.
And sometimes you got to cut it off because if you come in there not right, I don't need that air circulating. So I got to cut it off then.
You don't.
You don't want that air
You
circulating.
not.
But
yeah,
the good
it-
news is you rock with Bay, come back, you'll be smooth as eggs.
But I don't, I just don't know how to tell somebody that. So that is something that I struggle with
Mhm.
because they always ask me, well, do you tell them? No. Because I always believe, you stink.
You know, yeah.
Like, I mean, you can smell yourself.
Of course. And if you have the self-awareness
And
to
I don't
go-
know how to,
to say it with kindness, to really
like,
like
I don't know
roast
what to
that.
say.
Yeah.
I can't say that. But
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I just don't know how to do it. So it just makes me work faster. So
Yeah.
they say, how do you get through? I just work because I can wax in about 13 minutes
Mhm.
and I'm done. Like,
So how
you're-
long does the wax sit?
couple seconds. And it's
Oh,
hard and-
so what takes the longest? The actual warming of the wax itself? Because I don't know anything about wax.
So,
I
like,
don't know nothing about
Yeah.
it.
I just cut my wax on before we started this. When I get there, I have a client, and we'll just go in and take probably about 10 minutes. And
Gotcha. So it's the small sections of.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see what you mean.
it's really maybe about 8 strips laid. Then I may
Mhm.
go in and have to clean up some that didn't pick up
Didn't
on the
quite
first
pick up.
time.
Hmm.
But it's easier to wax the man than it is.
Oh, I
the
can
woman.
believe it. Yeah.
Because we got all these folds and creases and crevices, and y'all just boop. And
when you say your appointment to get waxed.
Hmm?
When you say your appointment.
Boy, don't ask me stupid questions. I just told you I ain't doing that.
Support your cousin.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll slide
coming?
some bread
Huh?
before I do that.
when you coming?
I'm coming for beard treatment.
Cousin,
I got the beard treatment.
that ain't the question. When you going for your wax?
Huh?
See, now you
We
get
can
jumped.
start you off slow.
Get his ass.
I have numbing spray.
Right.
Yeah.
Numbing spray.
Yeah.
Now you still gonna feel it, but it's gonna take the little stink out. of it.
Yeah, take the top end off.
I'm quick.
Right. She
Like
just said,
8
what,
minutes.
8 minutes, bro?
8 minutes.
6 minutes, you out of there.
You out.
You see how you try to sell me? You ain't going yourself.
10 minutes tops. Like that
10
includes
minutes
check
top,
out
bro.
and everything.
You out of there. 300 seconds. 600 seconds. You good.
I like my hair.
Derek, it's like I regret that. Derek messed around and got jumped.
Right. I try to point in your direction. You a pseudo Uno reverse on me.
You know what I'm saying? Derek must have forgot that's really my blood. As soon as I said that, she was like, "Oh, I was like, oh, okay. So when are you
Where you coming?
Get out here."
But I love waxing though. Like it is.
It is
It's
a vital
satisfying.
service.
You know how you have something that just like, that just does it for you.
Yeah.
And waxing is that for me.
Gotcha.
And I also like to see people's reaction. Like
Mm.
I don't like to torture them, but like
Just see if they can like get
yeah.
right.
And for like people who come in for first time waxing versus if they've been coming to me for 6 months, like seeing their progress of how they can tolerate it now, and
Mhm.
But I promise it's not bad. It's a quick little sting and it's over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's over.
Right.
I'll be gentle.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be
what I'm
gentle.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
I'll be
what I'm saying.
gentle.
I mean, I think y'all should continue that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Notice I said y'all. Oh man,
Not
good
you
for
giving out next steps and action items.
Hey, listen, you know I'm in leadership.
Right.
Listen, say, mess around, send that email like, why do you emailing me this PDF? What the hell are you doing?
So here's the follow-up actions.
Right. Get a whole PowerPoint. So we know waxing, we still a 2 shots and one. So we know waxing is the favorite. What's your least favorite thing?
I don't think I have a least favorite thing. Like I enjoy
You love it all. You just love the game.
Yeah, I enjoy doing everything.
Just funky people.
Facials.
That's what we
Yeah,
said.
we'll just
we
say
already
that.
got
We'll
funky
run that with the
Yeah.
funky people. The funky
I enjoy
situations.
facials. My favorite part is the massaging because everybody always goes to sleep on my table, like snoring, sleep, slobbering, sleep.
Oh, yeah,
Sleep.
I believe it.
Because it's relaxing, like, and that's what satisfies me, like seeing, because being in the service industry, we're like little therapists. They
Mhm.
come in there with their problems, or they just want to talk or vent or whatever, and then they relax, and then they when they're finished, they feel better. See you again in 2 weeks, see you again in 3 weeks,
Mhm.
and it's just like my happiness when I can give somebody else that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful, man. The spirit of servitude.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you about the massages because I'm gonna tell you how I know it's the truth. I got a massage. My wife and I were traveling, and we stayed up really late the night before. And so we got this massage in the middle of the afternoon. It was like on the beach. It was cool. I normally don't fall asleep on massage tables, but I was so tired. I fell asleep, and all I remember is waking up, and I see this. I hear this voice like, "Wake up!" And I look up, and there was this lady that I didn't know, and I looked around. I forgot where I was, so I looked around. I was like, "Where am I at?" And then she was like, "Oh, you're in Jamaica. Like you just had this massage." I was like, "Oh." That massage had your boy gone. I
Yeah.
think I got on the table at like 2. I woke up, it was like 3:15.
Mhm.
That's that child sleep. You know how
Yeah.
kids, when you fall asleep, you wake up, you don't know.
You've been playing hide and
Right,
seek
right.
all day,
And if
drank
you're
out the
not-
water hose.
when you're not used to it, and it puts you into that state of relaxation, and just
Yeah.
like, dang, why I ain't been getting these? Like
I'm
when I
trying to
remember
tell
when I first got my
Yes.
first massage, I was like, dang, why haven't I been doing this for myself? Like, and I used to get them every month, and then I normally just get a 60, but one time I got a 90. I said, I can't even go back to 60.
I'm gonna
now.
tell you what's super
Like-
clutch. That hand massage, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I type
Mhm.
all day.
Mhm.
right.
And so everybody said the back was cool, the back was good, shoulders good, this and that third. And I didn't know a hand massage thing. She got to my wrist and my hands and was massaging my hands. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, this is worth its weight.
Yeah.
In gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth its weight in gold. Self-care is important. Good people, go out here, book your massage and book it with B.A.E. How could you find it? How can they find you?
So you can book with me at www.baebydara.com.
Go do it today.
And if you have any questions, you can just text me
yeah, just
or
holler.
email me.
Yeah, text, email,
DM.
DMs, all of
That's
that.
it. It's
all
out
of
there.
that. Listen, there's no reason. She
It's
travels.
out
You having
there.
a girls' night. Think about it, ladies. We do this for the
Bachelorette
ladies.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, bachelorette parties, baby showers, real estate openings. Don't matter. You need some massages for the real estate open? Run that.
That would be fine.
Think
Yeah.
about it, right? You having a girls' night, right? Normally we
Mhm.
talk to the fellas because we like to give, he likes to give fellas dating advice. I like to just kind of, I got to be, I'm married out here. But I can see, like, oh yeah, that seems like that'll work. But listen, let me tell y'all something. Could you imagine a girls' night, right? Well, let's say the ladies get together at 7, right? But instead of getting together at 7, it's like, y'all come over at like 2. And I'm going to have B.A.E. come through. We're going to do a round of massages for the squad. We're going to have some mimosas, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Kick it, this and that and the third. Then you get into the routine. So now when they're getting ready to step out, do what they're going to do, they're relaxed, right? The muscles feeling good, this and that and the third. I'm just saying it's a good idea.
Great
because
idea.
B.A.E. comes to you.
That's right.
That's the thing. the block will get spun
It will.
for a small fee. And remember, you pay me. Remember that part.
And I'm gonna get it. He gonna get it to me.
I'm gonna get it to her. She know I'm gonna give her money.
They gonna be
Yeah,
that crickets.
That's
That's how
my
she
baby
gonna
right
get
there. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you in front of the crickets.
Give me some arrows while I'm out there.
Right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm splitting this bread up over 2 hot dogs and eliminating with the apple turnover first.
Mhm.
The apple turnover first.
Dessert
Yes.
first.
Oh man. Still a 2 shots there, 1 there. So the last question with B.A.E. And we kind of hinted on this in the car, the body contouring piece,
Mhm.
right? So I know that's been a big thing here recently and all of this type of stuff. You were kind of going over the process for it, drinking water and stuff like that. But tell the people, give them a little insight on how that works. If someone calls you and say, hey, I'm interested in some body contouring, what does that involve?
So it's a series of different things that you can choose from, and it just depends on what you're looking for. Laser lipo, ultrasonic cavitation, radio frequency skin tightening. So maybe you have lost weight and you have some saggy skin. The radio frequency skin tightening would be the way to go. That or laser lipo, tighten your skin up, get it back in place. Toning is another thing for it. If you're trying to just lose some weight, ultrasonic cavitation paired with maybe laser lipo, body wraps, waist training for your home care. Other one are your enhancements. So if you trying to get your BBL without BBL pricing, you come see me for your enhancements, and we can do the hips, we can volume and lifting is all included with the BBL enhancements for that. And that's about it. So we can do sauna therapy, which is helping you kickstart. It's like a detox for your body to kickstart your weight loss. And, you have to do your part at home. You have to drink your water. I'm not telling nobody go hit the gym hard or anything like that, but, do like 30 minutes of walking a day because it does make a difference, even if you just get on the treadmill or what have you. And that's it.
Mm. So long story short, the procedure, whatever you want, they can do it. And drink your water.
And
You know
drink
what I
your
mean?
water.
Drink your water.
Drink your water. Get shout out to Zay, right? Because the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning is supposed to do what?
Drink
bottles of
drink
water.
2
Two bottles of
bottles of water. Yep,
Yep.
that is true.
And it is challenging though, because I've been trying it too.
Dog.
And I love water.
Me too.
Mhm.
When I tell you, like my beverage of choice,
It's water.
70% of the time is water.
Yeah, same.
Mhm.
But like when you first wake up, bro was like, bro, I'm talking about soon as you get up. I was like, bro, like soon as you get up. In my mind, I was thinking, oh, you got like a 10-minute window.
do you
Right.
say
He was like, no, soon as you wake up. I was like, but like, no, not even brush your teeth. Soon as you wake
Soon
up,
as you wake up,
drink the
dog.
water, then you brush your teeth. He was like, all right, cool, bro. Try that.
Shout out
like,
to Zay,
do that.
man.
Shout out to Zay.
Shout out,
Let me
bro.
tell you
Shout out,
something.
brother.
You need a motivational speech, bro. Talk
Right.
to Zay.
Talk to
Zay
Zay.
will make you, bro. Zay can talk people into anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything. You be like, well, I guess that is a good idea.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this water's hard, but yeah, baby, I should be doing it. Shout out to Zay, man. Shout out to We the Roses. All right, cool. So look, we talked about what B.A.E. does, the services they offer, and the joy that you're bringing to the community and all of that. So now we're going to talk about the future, right? I know that you said you're kind of expanding into the phlebotomy side of the street, and that's super dope. Will that also be a travel service, or is that a service where people? So that'll travel.
That
too?
will be a travel service, probably locally or at least 30 minutes in all
Mhm.
directions around Raleigh.
Gotcha.
As it grows, I plan to, have a little team that can maybe cover this area, cover over here, do this job, do that job.
Mm-hmm.
And then for B.A.E., in the next 3 years, I plan on having a full service salon with hair, nails, everything. So it'll be like a one-stop shop.
That'd be dope because I need. And my wife was complaining the other day about her nail tech.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her nail tech was off, so she used
Had to
another
go
nail
somewhere,
tech, and it
yeah.
didn't really go well. So yeah, once you get into that, holla at your boy because I'm gonna send my whole family going. Hey, y'all going to see Ster? Y'all, all 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Daddy watching football,
Right.
so- you know what I'm saying?
And bring back some crickets.
Yeah, right. Some skins or something.
Something.
Some
You're
skins or something.
gonna be close enough. I mean,
Exactly.
but still.
Exactly. So yeah, man. So look, anything else that you want to share with the folks because we're about to get to that part of the show, our favorite part of the show.
Mhm.
We're about to get into that part where you get the opportunity to host the Breaking Bread podcast. We're gonna be the biggest cheerleaders you've ever seen in your life. And this is the part where you talk about what you're proud of and your business, your brand, anything in life. Because a lot of times entrepreneurs, like when we have entrepreneurs on the show, what I love about it is they can become open and honest and show the general public, yes, you see the glamour of I'm wearing my brand, I got something fly, this and that and the third, blah, blah, blah. But there's another side of this.
So
There's emails that
Yeah.
have to be answered in the middle of the night. There's
Mhm.
tax forms that need to be filled out. There's this non-glam side of it. So
I
you
think-
kind of share that with us. And I think that the reason why we have BPE, shout out to my good brother here, Mr. Beaudrew, A, is because of that. And B, because you work so hard trying to build something that you forget to give yourself some props.
Right.
You forget to say, yo, I really did this. Like I really turned nothing into something.
Mhm.
But before you get into that, I have something I want to say to you.
Okay.
And this is what I'm gonna say to you. I am extremely proud of what you're doing.
Thank you.
Because where we come from a real small, teeny little town in Eastern North Carolina. And we came from a place where there's a lot of love, but it might not be a lot of hope. I'm gonna say it like that.
Right.
But you found a way to make it on up out of there. I'll never forget going over there, you coming to our house and all that type of stuff, because we've known each other our entire lives. And doing what you've done, building this business, not stopping and doing it quietly. You're not all out here with the big fans and sounds, oh, this is what I'm doing, this, that, and the third. You're like, I'm gonna let the work speak for itself. And I'm so proud of you for that.
Thank you.
So now I've got my little gushy stuff out the way. BPE, it's up, big positive energy, right here with the big homie Shadera, representing B.A.E, Beauty and Aesthetics. It's your show now. Go get it. What you got for us?
To all the entrepreneurs out there or anyone that's thinking about starting your business, starting anything up, just do it. Some people try to wait until they have everything together before they start. Like, just start. That the hardest part is starting, but you have to start. Be prepared for the bad days. Embrace the good days. You're gonna cry. You're gonna want to throw the towel in. You're gonna want to do all of that. You're gonna have your slow season, your busy season, seasons where you can't even keep up, and then seasons gonna be like, well, where is it at? But you got to keep going. Figure out what works. You can't have a playbook and just go by this because that may not work for you. You have to find your own wave and ride it. Like, you can't duplicate somebody else's success or anything like that. You can get some pointers from it, but you have to find out what works for you. And like me, it's just me. So I do my own marketing, advertising, booking, all the services. I travel. Like, it's just me. That's going to change. But when you wearing all the hats, it can be overwhelming. It can be exhausting. But you got to want it. Like, I get tired, but like, I know that, like, I have to do this. This is my way to eat. This is the way to take care of my son. This is my life right now. This is what I chose. This is me, the good, the bad, and everything. And whenever you feel like quitting, just remember why you started. It was never about the money for me. It was always about being able to live life on my own terms somewhat, like having the freedom to do kind of what I wanted to do. My son was in kindergarten. He started kindergarten, and he had an assembly program, and he got on a roll, and I was there, but I was working at the post office at the time, so I had to get back to work by 9:00 because I had to get on the street and do all that. So I'm rushing, but still trying to be there for him. So when I picked him up that afternoon, I asked him how his day went and everything, and he was like, good. He was like, but where were you at the award ceremony? I was like, baby, I was there. He was like, no, you weren't. I was like, yes, I was. I'm in my phone showing him the pictures of him walking across the stage, getting his little thing. He was like, no. After it was over, everybody was taking pictures with their mommy and their daddy, and you weren't there. And I said, oh, my God, why would you do that to me? And so I vowed to myself, like, I have to change something because I can't miss out on that. And I just have to do what I have to do so that I can be there for those moments, because you don't get those moments back. And I understand people have to work in corporate America, or they may be deployed, or they may be a traveling person. They're not home all the time, and that's the life they choose to live. But that is not how I want to live my life. Life is already short enough. I want to make the most of it that I can. So starting entrepreneurship, that was my reasoning. It was never about the money. I knew that would come if I do what I needed to do to get it there. In 11 months, I hit 6 figures working part-time doing B.A.E. So it wasn't never about the money. It was about me being able to live life how I wanted to live, not having to ask permission. And it's nothing against people who work a 9 to 5. I'm not against it, but it just wasn't working for me because that moment when my son had tears in his eyes because he thought I wasn't there, like that just lit like a fire inside of me, and I couldn't replay that again on any given day. So now I get to pick him up from school. I take him to school every day. I've never missed a field trip. I've never missed an assembly. And I'm there. If I want to go to the beach this weekend, I can. If we want to go out the country for a week or so, I can. That's what gives me the drive to go and live my life as the boss.
Say that one more time.
I feel that.
Say that one more time.
That's what gives me the drive to live my life as the boss.
Now look in that camera right there. That's your camera right there. It's the last time, I promise.
That's what gives me the drive to live my life as the boss.
I feel like the legendary basketball coach, LaVelle Moulton, NC Central head coach, he said it. I think he said it the best. Everybody want what it look like, but not what it feel like. You know?
That's right.
Everybody want what it look like, but not what it feel like. He said that it stuck with me hard. But like you said as well, that was a trigger for me. I think kind of that was a drive for me and Lee as well in our corporate aspirations. You know, we both got kids, we got family.
Right.
And you want to be there.
Right.
And I remember when I was in retail and it was a gentleman there that was older than me. And I remember he had kids in some sports and he had to leave, go to the sport, come back, this and that. And I realized right then,
that's
at 20,
exhausting, right?
I don't want that for my life.
Right.
You know?
Nope.
I don't want that when I get kids and stuff like that. This was before my son was born. So I feel that was wholehearted. Like, I can't. I gotta be there.
And
Because that's what matters.
You know, a kid, they're looking at everything with mommy there, daddy there, grandma, whoever. They need that. Like it gives them, that will to even, because if you have a child who my mama's not coming, my dad's not coming, they don't apply themselves in what they're doing because they don't have nobody rooting for them.
Right. Right.
When you got somebody, when you have somebody rooting for you who wants you to win, they're gonna do what they're gonna do.
And that's so true because willpower is finite.
Right.
That's what people have to understand. When it comes to doing incredibly hard things, that's self-drive, self-dedication, pick yourself up by your bootstraps. But what you forgot is that I'm falling.
Right.
And sometimes you need that battery, those positive words that's why we do this. That's why the people we interface with, we discuss with them, we talk to them, we breathe life into them, because sometimes you need that. And Steer, you nailed it. When you're a child, people when we came up in a generation of, oh, you a child, you ain't got no problems.
Right.
That is so not
It's
true.
not
These
true.
kids
It's not
got
true.
problems.
They got real
These
problems.
kids got real life problems.
Yep.
And even though to us they're small problems because of our vantage point, we are not a function of the culture that the problem lives in.
Right.
The problem might be, oh, I don't have the right Beyblade. But that's a big deal for a 10-year-old.
Right.
That matters to a 10-year-old.
Exactly.
You over here talking about, well, I'm paying this mortgage. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, you paying that mortgage. But so you ain't got $20 to get this baby no Beyblade.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you need to be figuring out. Because to them, it's an issue.
It
and
is.
like you said, those things really shape a person over
do.
time. And if you really want to be able to give that child that you really love and care about out there, the empirical you, everybody,
Right.
you got to figure out what's important to them and make that pop. So like when you said about your son, like that's awesome. And we, like what Derek said, when I go to work, I tell my team all the time, it is family,
First.
health first.
First.
This company gonna be here when you get back.
It is.
It ain't going nowhere. It's been here before you got here. It's gonna be here when you leave.
It is.
But you have a situation because XYZ is sick or blah 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 blah. Go ahead and do that. Oh well, what about that? What you mean worry about? Listen, bro, I'm the boss. You go. I will give this
They
to
gonna
somebody
figure it
else.
out.
Right. And then when I give it to my staff, they understand. They were like, oh yeah, was so and so's out? Like, yep, so and so's out. All right, cool. They already know.
Right.
Coming from me, they know. All right, cool. Well, I got his back. You want to know why? Because it's gonna be a day when you
Right.
got to go out, and I'm gonna do the same thing for you.
And if everybody had that mentality to think like that, like I know you have a job, I know that things have to get done. I know that But we're all human at the end of the day.
Bingo.
You have a wife, you have kids, because if it was you,
If it was you.
you're gone.
Yep.
But I don't get to go because I'm not on that level with you.
right.
But that doesn't make you no more human than it does
Bingo.
me.
Bingo.
But if everybody had that mentality of family first, if every business worked off of family first, there would be less turnover rate. There would be more people being employed because as a mother, even as a father, you gonna ride for them kids. Like you
All day, bro.
You don't care what nothing or anybody got to say.
No,
I'm gone. Like
that part.
Shadare, we funny. We funny about our people, dog.
figure it out when
We
I
funny
get
about our
back.
people.
Figure it out tomorrow, next week. I really don't care.
Don't even care.
But you have those bosses who just don't care.
Yep.
But if it's them,
Then
it's fine.
Then stuff
Right.
gets then stuff shake.
Right.
Right.
But it can't apply today and not apply tomorrow. It can't apply to you and not apply to me. It has to be an all over the board agreement.
It does.
And I feel like when I open up my salon, like I want it to be a place where I don't want you to come to work thinking I'm gonna fire you because your child is sick. I don't want you to have to worry about choosing between the two because I'm gonna choose mine every time. Every time. And I expect you to do the same thing. I'll figure this out. If that mean I need to reschedule some people over here, move some people to another day, call somebody in. I know a whole lot of people that can get the job done. But when you work for somebody who actually cares about you, same thing with these kids. It makes you work even harder. It's not even about the money. It's about knowing that somebody got my back.
Right.
Yep. We in this thing together.
They actually care. And that was me when I worked at the post office. Chase was sick. He used to get ear infections on. He had 23 ear infections in 15 months. I was out of work a lot. About to lose my job for choosing my son. And I was like, nah. This ain't gonna work because I'm gonna choose them every time. Like if we're gonna keep going through this, I'm not gonna have a job.
Right.
Exactly. And that's gonna be the end of that.
And that's gonna be the end of it.
And then you left.
It is.
And then now here's the beautiful part of the story. So you leave the post office, you start B.A.E. And then in 6 months you did what?
6 figures.
You did say that one more time?
6 figures.
In how much time? Was that full time or part time?
That was part time.
That's part time. That wasn't even half the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah.
We ain't talking about the 40, we talking about the 20 to 25.
Right.
So let me get this straight. You went from walking around in 100-degree weather and or 30-degree weather.
Yeah.
Driving a state-sanctioned or corporate-sanctioned mail truck.
That's it.
Out here dealing with these crazy folks, dogs, people asking questions, folks you want to talk to. They got mad at you because you chose your family, which you going to do every time regardless.
Every
and
time.
they knew that when they hired you.
They knew that.
Started B.A.E.
Well, if they didn't, they found out.
And put,
I know that's right.
and if they didn't, they found out. If they didn't, they found out. Then you went out here, started B.A.E. part-time, 6 months, put 3 numbers in front of that comma. If that don't tell you,
It can be done.
that it can be done.
You gotta want it though.
You gotta want
You gotta want it. You gotta be willing to put in the blood, sweat, and tears
Mhm.
behind it to get what you want. Nothing in this life is free.
Them late
Nothing.
nights and early mornings.
I don't
Yep.
care if it's safe free. Somebody paid the cost for
Somebody
you to have it.
Yep.
Tell us, man. So if you don't know, I have a baking business.
Okay.
So holiday season come up. I'm at the commercial kitchen, 3, 4 in the morning, working. 7, 8 o'clock come. I got my laptop in the lobby area. Got that going. Still baking these pies, doing this. And like you said, you got to want it. You just all it is. It got to get done.
You got to get done.
It got to get done. And you got to do it. If you really want to do it, put
It
that
can
work
be
in.
done.
Put that work in. That's all that matters, man.
It can be done,
It
good
can be
people.
done.
It can be done. So listen, good people, as we wrap this wonderful episode with the big homie, or the little homie to me, with Shadare from B.A.E. Listen, man, it can be done. Believe in yourself. Shadare, thank you so much for gracing us.
Yes.
with
Thank
your-
y'all for having me.
Oh, listen, all day, all the time. Lee and Derek for the Breaking Bread podcast here, good people. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed us today. And if y'all got any questions, you need some travel beauty, holla at.
B.A.E. Beauty and Aesthetics.
How can they find you?
IG, B.A.E. and Aesthetics, and www.baebydara.com.
Stop playing, get with it. Good people, Lee and Derek, we out of here.
Peace.
Take care. Peace.